It's very hard. Everyone's said a lot of things that are kind of obvious things. So I'm going to approach it from a more kind of personal angle. Community is the word. That's the big word in this whole project, I think. I moved to the southwest about 25 years ago, and I live outside of Exeter, but Exeter's my adopted city. And I've lived in lots of places. I was born in Bradford. I went to school outside York. My dad was in the services. We lived abroad in Cyprus, Bahrain, Uganda. I went to university in Manchester. I've lived a lot of my life in London. And I can tell you, this is a brilliant city. This is a really good city. There's something really brilliant in Exeter. I don't know, does Devon make it more creamy? I don't know. It's obviously about the geography and the people, and about the size of the town, and about the kind of aspiration people have here. And there's a sense of wholeness about it. There's a sense of identity about coming from Exeter, and a sense of community that I haven't found anywhere else. And I've got a similar history with football clubs. Obviously, being born in Bradford, I followed Bradford Park Avenue, who were hard to follow once they went bust. I then moved to London, and I lived very near Stamford Bridge, so I followed Chelsea for a while. And then when I moved down here, I started following Exeter City. And they're a different club. They're a different club to follow. I followed Leeds for a while as well as a traitor. Because it's a fan-owned club. You know this. It's kind of majority owned by the people who go there. It's majority owned by the people of Exeter. It's a community-owned club, and this makes it a very different place. It has a different ethos. We are not customers like you are at Man United or Arsenal. It belongs to us. Of course, we like to win more often, but winning isn't the only measure of success at Exeter City. The level of volunteering there is extraordinary. We have a thriving academy. We like to bring young talent through. We like to nurture it. We like to put young players on a proper pitch and let them play. And then they move on. We've had 2 move on recently. Ethan Ampert, who was only 15 when he played for the first team last September. What an opportunity, you know. And although he's moved on to another club, he's still ours. He's still part of us. We still follow him. His success is our success. And I think that same spirit is carried through into what used to be the football in the community arm, the City Community Trust. And it's why we're here today. We're changing the name to the City Community Trust. And the reason we're doing this is because, like the club, it's not just about football. It's about health, it's about well-being, but it's also about giving people confidence. It's about getting people to join in, to be part of the whole place, to inspire people, to give other people a chance. It's about community. And I'm going to give you one example. There was an autistic boy who joined the National Citizen Service, which is it was mentioned in the video. It's a national program. It gives 15 to 17-year-olds this chance. They go on an adventure and they do some challenges and they get mentored, and then they find something that needs doing in their own community, and they fundraise it themselves, and then they sort the problem out. It's a brilliant idea. But anyway, this kid, this autistic boy, he suffered from anxiety, and he was terrified of water. And also, as it happens, he loved Dad's Army, and particularly the theme tune. Anyway, after a few days in the programme, this boy was jumping into wild water with a huge smile on his face, while his teammates encouraged him from the bank, singing the theme tune to Dad's Army. And what I really love about this programme, this story, is it's not just the change in the boy. His mother thought she'd never see this change, but I think the change in the teammates is extraordinary. Because these are kids who would have normally excluded him, but they came together and they learned that while everyone isn't the same, it doesn't mean you can't be their friend. And they learned a kind of empathy for the outsider. They learned community. And they in turn will go on to inspire that in others. It's a virtuous circle. It's a no-brainer, this entire programme, which makes life better for everyone in Exeter. I mean, Exeter, the Football and Community Trust, is already a success story, and you know, it's a thriving charity. But it really does need your help. We need help. Please help. It's very easy to come to these events and then go away thinking that your attendance somehow solved the problem. Well, it hasn't. So far, you're an expense. So we'd like you all to get engaged. Yeah, you're all of you here are movers and shakers in Exeter. You're all people with the power to help. It might not be money, but charity is a very precarious thing. Not only do we need money, we need your skills. Everyone's got skills. We need people to shadow it. We need people to tell their neighbours. We need you to sort of just get involved, spread the word. You need to become part of the community. We need you to make Exeter the best city in Britain. Thank you very much.